happens when you have a real shock? All of a sudden, we've got a bunch of people running around who are really hungry and who are trying to figure this stuff out really quickly.
It is a tall order to, ask young folks to get super excited about, gardening or farming, but it's going to be a really exciting tool to have once we get hungry. I started Teen Takeover as a way to hang out with youth and channel their energy in a way that could very well benefit the community. I'd like to create youth initiative for long-term sustainability within the valley. So we've started with the garden project, so getting closer to our food supply, learning about soil building, what local farmers and gardeners are doing within the valley and how they're succeeding, and how we could do that ourselves.
I don't know that we're at the point yet where we can effectively do ecological agriculture, but we definitely have to work on it.
Oh my god, I see a pig!
So let's just have a little walk around and I'll kind of babble as we go.
The model is flawed. That is an important realization for people to have, but I think that's going to be a difficult one.
This is Stella and Sheila. They had their calf up, and we're going to be milking both of them here at some point. Turn this compost pile. Somebody come over here. No, you probably only eat with that.
I feel so rude.
No, good.
I think that's part of the issue with farming in the valley too, is that everybody who knows a little bit about it is working on outdated information. The model isn't really there yet, especially in this climate right here.
You're seeing how we've got soaker hoses, we're irrigating, we're mulching intensively here.
You need skilled practitioners who are aware of their ecosystems, they're aware of the climatic conditions, they're aware of the special characteristics of each individual bit of land.
When I think of how we lived before colonization, we would hunt together, gather together. Not much kids nowadays know how to do any of these traditional gatherings, what our ancestors once did. It's very heartbreaking for me to see, and that's why I jumped on board. But here we've got tomatoes, and then we interplanted that's basil. Then there's actually onions in here too, and they all like each other. So they all help each other get the nutrients that they need from the soil. Chard or beets? I think it's yeah, that's terrible grass. At one point we would have longhouses, and one longhouse wasn't just for one immediate family. So it'd be like 50 to 100 people in one longhouse, and I couldn't imagine that would be chaotic, but that's just how we used to live. As one, Smouty Silky, one heart, one mind. I really believe, yeah, you can grab it. That's how we survived as new cow.
What they like is they like to have their bottom always supported, and they like to have all four of their paws on you. So if you put them straight to your chest like that, yeah. There you go. Put your hand on your arm. There you go. Like that, and then they're comfortable.
I offer the teens to come and put anything on the table that has to do with learning how to be self-propelled, alternative energy sources, what we're going to do with our garbage and our recycling program, how we're going to soil build, start 3D printing. There are people in the valley here that are excited about these same things. I would not have started this if I didn't see the potential in it.
We all need to start thinking about what is the larger resource that feeds that hog barn or that chicken factory.
Scared, but I'm not.
How hard is it to make bacon? pretty hard. How many milkings do you have to do to get a pound of butter? Each one of those small steps puts into a person's mind and daily life what it actually takes to produce sustenance. It's not that easy. And because we've been fed a cheap diet of fossil fuels, we don't understand that.
I like that one. I love their eyelashes. Oh, look, they're like almost naturally curled. I think it is a very good idea just to create awareness in our youth, the value of life and just what we're capable of doing on our own.
Food can solve a lot of issues for us. You hear our politicians talk about unemployment and we need jobs, we need jobs. Agriculture can provide jobs, but it can also provide meaningful work.
And these are lambs who lost their mother a couple of weeks ago. I haven't got a name for her yet, but she will have one eventually.
Juliet. I love the gray one.
We have so much to learn. My short-term goal for the program would definitely be to take all the teens out of the valley and go see what other communities are doing and how they're achieving it so that we can bring that information back and utilize it here. The long-term goal for this program would be to keep all the teens in the valley.
Most of the children are Newhawk ancestry, so to basically take them back to their roots is what I would love to see.
I think it would be nice if the whole town did like did a week of without electronics or store-bought food and like get stuff from the farm and plant your own food. Like have a week without like cars and bikes and like just walk where you want to go.
And I already see lots of excitement and initiative. They want to plant their own garden at home. That is something that they've brought to the table themselves that they would like to do.
We're going to need a whole cohort of well-educated young farmers coming into it. The sell that I would throw at people who are interested in this is fun. This is very interesting stuff. This is cutting edge. If you want to be at the edge of human knowledge right now, ecological agriculture is getting there.
Yam Denich Sut. Yam Denich Sut also means the Creator has blessed us with another good day. Just appreciating what we have in our life.